Luckily, in the past few years, there have been so many new eco-friendly laundry detergents that have hit the market, and this is a great thing, but it can also mean that it can make it pretty tough to know which one to choose. So in today's video, I'll be doing a detailed comparison of some of the top eco-friendly green laundry products that are out on the market nowadays. And make sure to watch our video on a guide to eco-friendly laundry products as well. That video is extremely informative and has lots of information that is really important to be aware of. And that video will be linked in the description below, so make sure to check it out after you watch this video. I brought in my iPad to help me out, because there's no possible way that I could ever remember all of this information. So I'll be going through and reading and giving you my comments on each of these products. And if you want to jump to any specific product review, I will include timestamps in the description below, but I did put together this whole handy dandy table where I go comparing each of the products side by side. So it might be worth your while to stick around as I go through each of those products, because you never know, one of those might catch your eye that you've never heard of. So starting with the brands that we have used. Molly Suds, Happi Earth, Kind Laundry, and Drops. Our reviews on these will be more detailed, of course. First up, we have Molly's Suds, and this is a concentrated powder. This is the brand that I've been using for over 3 years now. I originally bought 2 of these bags. Each of them cost me about $20, and each bag has enough for about 120 loads. So if you're like me and you do laundry about once a week, then a bag like this can last you up to 2 years. And I know it sucks that it is in plastic, but Molly Suds does say that their newer pouches use recycled plastic and non-toxic inks, and that their current pouch is a number 7 plastic that can be recycled in some areas and through TerraCycle drop-off locations. Apart from this, the price and the ingredients are just great. Nowadays, it costs about $23 a bag, so that's about 19 cents per load, and that is just so extremely affordable. And that's even cheaper than most store-bought toxic brands. I work out pretty much every day, and this laundry detergent has done a great job cleaning my clothes for the past few years. I find that it is extremely effective. Like I said, the ingredient list is fantastic. It uses only 5 ingredients, and they're all sustainably sourced here in the United States, which is great. It also has an EWG rating of an A, which is wonderful. Tide, for example, gets an F, which is nasty. And it's easy to buy since it's available on a few different websites as well as some stores. I have seen it in person. I recommend buying it from Thrive Market since they do ship completely plastic free, and we have a discount code that you can use for Thrive Market if you're interested in buying it from there. So that'll be linked in the description below. Next up, let's talk about Happi Earth, which is a ultra concentrated liquid laundry detergent. We were lucky enough that Happi sent us these small samples to try, and when we received it, we were like, what? This is enough for 4 washes? You're only supposed to add half of a teaspoon. We were, flabbergasted to say the least. So it's not just ultra concentrated, it's like ultra, ultra, ultra concentrated. Do keep in mind that this is also the reason why we have limited experience using it, because we only could use it for those 4 washes. That being said, it worked really great, especially for white clothing. I noticed that my whites came out even whiter using this. The clothing also came out smelling like super fresh and super clean. It has like this smell of like nature. If I had to put a scent to it, it's really nice. It's very refreshing. So all around, we really, really enjoyed using it. And we also have a detailed review of this product, so I'll link that video in the description below as well. Pricing is about $50 to $60 for 400 loads worth. So it can be even cheaper when it's on sale. And that's only about 12 cents a load. So extremely cheap compared to the other eco detergents that are on the market. Happi is also food grade certified, which is amazing. I don't think that I've seen any other laundry detergent that would be food grade certified. So it's extremely safe to use, and their ingredients are all organic, which is even better. They're also cruelty free, and they get their supplies from renewable resources. Something we do need to mention is that while they use craft paper for their laundry detergent pouches, they had to line the interior with plastic to prevent leakage. But you only need 1 pouch for 2 years or for even 3 years, depending on how much laundry you do. And they design them to be refillable, so you just have to mail them back to their address to have them sanitized and refilled. They are located in Australia though, so if you're in that part of the world, definitely something to take advantage of. Next, we have Kind Laundry. They're concentrated laundry strips, so you can see the strips right here. That would be one of the strips. Look at how small that is. It's amazing. They're such a great innovative way to make your laundry detergent plastic free and save on resources that are needed for production, storage, and transport, where you don't have to measure anything. It really doesn't weigh a lot, and this is enough for 60 loads right here. They're perfect for travel, and that's exactly what I did with them. I took the set of 6 with me on a recent 2-week trip. They took up no space, and they worked great on my sweaty and dirty hiking clothes. Amanda also loved using the sheets on her clothes, and we both agreed that they work great. And the more you buy it once, the cheaper the cost. So maybe if you split it with like friends and family and you buy 10 boxes, it's only 26 cents per load, which is a really great price. The company making these is also really lovely. They're making natural laundry products that don't damage the earth or our health. And they're also really transparent about their ingredients. All of them are plant-based. And when I was looking into the ingredients list, I found out that they use a type of plant-based SDS, which is a type of surfactant, and it can hurt marine life. So I emailed them to learn more, and they said that their surfactant specifically is made from coconut oil alcohol, and that it's not contaminated with that 1,4-dioxane, which is what makes the other SLS surfactants extremely harmful. So this one does not have that, and I am so happy to hear that from them. So I'm glad that they took the time to respond to my emails and that I was put at ease with that information. Last up, out of the brands that we've tried and used, are the Drops laundry pods. And these are an ultra concentrated little liquid pod. So these are fully dissolvable, and they're made with plant-derived non-toxic ingredients. And they all have A's on EWG for their unscented laundry pods. But the scented ones got a B, so just choose the unscented like I did. Looking into their ingredients list in detail though, I'm not crazy about a couple of the ingredients listed. That being said, I'm not a chemist, of course. So just something to be mindful of. It's not like the ingredients list for Molly Suds or for Happi Earth, where it's like, 4 or 5 ingredients, where like you can look through the ingredients and you're like, okay, I kind of know what this is. So they do offer a stain and odor option, which I haven't tried, but could be a great choice if that's what you need. I did use this whole box, so I did try them out for a little while, and I can't say that I think that they worked, better than anything else that I've used before. I think they were okay. Something else I'm not crazy about is the fact that they are a little bit bulkier to ship and to store than others that are in the powder or strip form. It's also on the pricier side. They do offer subscriptions, which takes the price from over 40 cents a load to about 30 cents a load, depending on what amount you choose, of course. So the larger box size, the cheaper. In all honesty though, because they weren't, much better than the competition or anything like that, I don't know that they're worth it for the price. That's just me. I think they're kind of expensive. Still, we do appreciate what they're trying to do, and if you haven't seen their advertisements, by the way, they are hilarious. I think they win the prize when it comes to funniest commercials or advertisements. Now let's talk about some of the brands that we haven't used, and I'll go in order of favorite to least favorite. Starting with Meliora, then Simply Co., then Cleancult, Blueland, EcosNext, and Tru Earth. So we can't speak personally for how well they work, but we do know from a lot of the reviews that we read that they work really well, and that's the reason why we've included them in today's video. First up is Meliora, which is another concentrated powder detergent. Price-wise, it's comparable to Molly Suds, costing around 13 cents a load. Extremely cheap. That makes Happi Earth and Meliora the cheapest ones in our list today. And this is the next one that I'll be using once I run out of Molly Suds and Kind Laundry. We love that there's literally only 5 ingredients in Meliora's detergent. All of them are natural and non-toxic, and they only use essential oils for scent. All of their products have an EWG rating of A, which is great. And best of all, they even offer refills in paper bags. They also have a stain remover laundry stick bar, which is amazing and works great. And I watched a video on the company and how they do everything plastic free and promote that you reuse containers that you already have, which is so great to see. And that's really what I hope all of these brands are trying to accomplish, right? Is reduce waste and make the planet a little bit of a better place. So I love that Meliora is actually doing this. And you can find the Meliora products on a lot of different eco-friendly websites, especially Earth Hero. So make sure that you use our link and our discount code, which will be in the description below, so you can save yourself some money when you do purchase those products. And they also ship completely plastic free if you order from there. So I can't wait to try this laundry product. as well as some of their cleaning products. I'll definitely be reviewing them and making a whole video on their product line. So make sure that you subscribe if you're interested in learning more about this company. Next up is Simply Co, and this is co-owned by Lauren Singer, the founder of the Package Free Shop. And they make a concentrated laundry detergent powder in a reusable glass jar, which is great. We absolutely love the fact that it's truly all natural and made with only 3 ingredients: baking soda, washing soda, and Castile soap. And it's scented with only essential oils, so this is amazing. We've read some very positive reviews on how effective it is, and it costs about $6 for an 8-load sample to try out, so pretty expensive to try out, but it's about $24 for 60 loads. So that's about 40 cents per load, so it's a little bit on the pricier side, but you can get it on the Package Free Shop, which means that you can use our discount code, which will be linked in the description below, where you can save yourself 10 to 15%. So make sure that you use that link if you decide that this is the one for you. They also ship completely plastic free, so if you need some other stuff from there, order it with that detergent so that you can save on carbon emissions, and that way you get better savings. The only thing that we hope that they change is that you can order the refill in a paper bag like Meliora does, so that way you don't have to continue to order this heavier glass jar that, you know, increases the carbon emissions when you ship it, and also is just unnecessary if you already have your own container to put it in. Then there's Cleancult. Their laundry detergent refills are in liquid form in a milk jug type carton, and they offer glass bottles to start instead of plastic ones. They use a plant-based formula to harness the power of coconuts, but there are definitely a few more ingredients in them than some of the other options discussed today. And while their laundry detergent isn't on the EWG search engine, some of their other products are, and they get B's and C's. So to me, that's not a good sign at all. Cost is around $10 for 64 loads, so about 15 cents a load, which is an awesome price. So all in all, we're on the fence on this one. It's definitely not one of our favorites just because of that ingredients list and the fact that those cartons are a little bit harder to recycle and create a little bit more waste. Another brand that we haven't used but see advertised a lot is Blueland. It's similar to Cleancult in that they're a cleaning product company that sells refills, except that this brand comes in tablet form. They're definitely on the pricey side at $25 for 60 loads, which is about 42 cents a load. And then the refill packs cost about 70 cents a load, which is even higher. Unfortunately, there are a few things that we don't like about this company. Firstly, their laundry detergent gets an EWG verified on EWG, but when you look at their ingredients list, it has lots of B's and C's, which isn't great. Not to mention, it has some very questionable ingredients, as well as some straight up harmful ones too. Next, we have Tru Earth. They offer laundry strips, which is great because they're simple to use, there's no measuring involved, and they're extra lightweight, especially when it comes to resources used for shipping. According to reviews, we've read that they're as effective as the other natural zero waste detergents. There are some negatives though. Apparently they have a tendency to get stuck in front loading machines. That's what we've heard from the reviews. Their website isn't very clear on sourcing, and when you read through the ingredient list in the detergent, it's so much longer than the others that we're talking about today. And they're very pricey to use and to try out. Currently, a 32 load box for $20. A large order of the 384 loads box is $164, which is around 43 cents a load. So even though it's all delivered at once, which lessens the environmental toll of multiple shipments, it's just super expensive compared to the other green laundry products that we're discussing today. So they would be comparable to Kind Laundry, but not as great. Lastly, there's also a very similar set of laundry strips on the market made by Ecos called EcosNext, and they're very economical and they seem to be, past tense, eco-friendly. They cost somewhere around $25 for about 114 loads, which comes to around 21 cents a load for the strips. They sell on Amazon and at Whole Foods and at Target, so they're very affordable and easy to find. If you don't have access to some of these other brands and you do have access to those stores, then this might be the option for you. Unfortunately, ingredient-wise, we were very surprised in a bad way. While they may state that they're plant-based, so they're totally non-toxic, their ingredient list says otherwise. Somehow they get an A on EWG, which is confusing to me because when I had looked them up last year, they got a C. So I really don't know what changed because their ingredient list looks pretty similar. I don't know what happened there. Similar to 7th generation, which is at most supermarkets, these are a little bit too greenwashed and made by larger corporations. So they're still better than ones like Tide, but not our favorite. If you can choose a different one from our list today, that would be better. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. Let me know if any of the products that we mentioned today are ones that you already use and that you love. And if you have any other feedback, we would love to hear from you. I have included all of the links to the products that I mentioned today, as well as those discount codes in the description below. And for the sake of being fully transparent, we do get a small kickback from some of those discount codes. So that just helps keep our channel running, and we greatly appreciate it if you use those links to purchase your products if you learned about them on this video. If you really loved this video and would like to help support our channel even more, we do have a Ko-fi page where you can donate or buy us a coffee or just morally support us. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. And please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already for all sorts of living sustainably type videos. And I hope to see you on the next video.